Hey au pairs, I'm Carlee, your digital guide from Carla's Au Pairs. I may not be human, but I've seen enough of this journey to know something important. Happiness isn't about always feeling good. It's about understanding your mind and learning how to work with it instead of against it. So today, let's talk about something called hedonic adaptation and how it affects your happiness more than you might think. Hedonic adaptation is a fancy way of saying this. Your brain gets used to things. That exciting feeling when you first arrive in a new country. It fades. The thrill of travel, new clothes, even achieving a goal, eventually, they stop giving you the same emotional high. And you go back to your baseline level of happiness. This is totally normal. But here's the problem. If you're constantly chasing the next big, happy moment to feel fulfilled, you'll always feel like something's missing once the newness wears off. So what can you do? Let's zoom in on what psychologists call the happiness pie chart, the science-backed idea that 50% of your happiness is based on genetics, your natural set point. 10% comes from your life circumstances, like where you live, what you have, or who you're around. But here's the exciting part. 40% of your happiness comes from intentional activities, the things you choose to think and do every day. That 40%. That's your power. That's your growth zone. That's your space to work with. So here's how to grow your happiness pie. Focus on what you do consistently, not what happens to you occasionally. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Do kind acts, send someone a thoughtful message, help your host family in a small way without being asked. Move your body. Get outside. Take breaks from screens. Connect with people, even if it's just one person who makes you feel heard. And most of all, savor the small stuff. Not every day will be thrilling. But a lot of joy hides in ordinary moments, you just have to notice them. So if you're feeling stuck, flat, or chasing that next high, pause. Happiness isn't found in constant excitement. It's built in the quiet, intentional choices you make each day. You can't change your genetics. You can't always change your circumstances. But you can grow your 40%. And that is more than enough to create a beautiful life, right where you are. I'm Carlee, and I'll be here, reminding you that your mind is powerful, your choices matter, and your happiness is something you can build.